Hello, today is Wednesday, September 11th. I have not vlogged for quite a while because we've literally been in a holding pattern on our home until today. Today, we are officially being released for construction. So basically what that means is that our house has been in, like I said, a holding pattern for about a month since we finished out design, since I uploaded the last vlog. If you missed it, I'll link the vlog for you. And we've basically just been waiting for our house to just go through all of the paperwork processing and get us on the construction schedule. Well, we actually got on the construction schedule about a week ago, and today they are releasing it, which basically means that they're going to pull all of the permits. That takes about 30 days, which actually is a pretty fast turnaround for permits. We're talking everything from electrical, sewer, you name it. They've got to pull all the permits, have them in hand, and assign us to a superintendent. Our superintendent's name is going to be Jeff, and he will be contacting us at some point between today and when we break ground on our new house, which is set to be right around October 8th or the second week of October. So we've got to wait for all the permits to come in before they can break ground, but it's like actually happening, and it's really exciting that we're being released or being assigned a superintendent, and we are onward and upwards towards building our new house. I'm actually headed to grab a coffee quickly at Starbucks, and then I'm going to head out to the property, show you guys kind of an update of what things are looking like since the last vlog. There was an interesting situation that happened. So I told you in the last vlog that our one set of neighbors on the left of us decided to move to a different lot. So that lot went up for sale. Well, it sold fast. I mean, it's the last view lot that's able to be built on for who knows how long in Quail Creek. So it was snatched up. Well, apparently when the gentleman, I guess this is what Frank, our sales agent, you met him in the last vlog too, mentioned that he is an 89-year-old widow, and he went to design, and the first day of design he just got overwhelmed and said, what am I doing? I'm almost 90 years old. I don't need to be building a new house. This is a big mistake, and basically backed out. Well, he doesn't have any electronic skills, so he does nothing on the computer. So in order for him to essentially cancel the lot, and sadly he will lose the $20,000 he put down, it's non-refundable. So you really have to make sure you want to move forward if you're building a new house before you put down any non-refundable earnest money. So he would lose that $20,000, but Frank had to mail him the cancellation paperwork, and he hasn't received it back. There's still not a for sale sign on the lot because it's basically pending for this gentleman to cancel. So I don't know that we have, so as of right now, I don't know if we have a neighbor on that one side. Our other set of neighbors from Wisconsin, they're moving forward. They will be breaking ground right around the same time that we do, but we're not really sure what's happening with this poor sweet man next to us. I told Frank, I said, man, I didn't went to design with him and at least helped him, so because it is overwhelming. And I had Troy with me. I can't imagine being almost 90 years old, just losing your wife a few months ago, moving from Prescott, Arizona to the Scottsdale area here, building a new house. Like, I'm sure it was very overwhelming for him. So that was interesting when I found that out, and I just feel bad. I wish I could have assisted him through his design. I mean, the design ladies are fantastic, but it is overwhelming. So it's kind of sad that that ended up being the way that it is, and maybe he will end up moving forward so he doesn't lose his earnest money. And yeah, like I said, it's just going to depend on if he signs that cancellation, but we are moving forward. Everything is moving along so quickly. So this house over here that's framed, there's a house that they just poured the foundation. That house was a pile of sticks and within days completely framed. Same with this house across the street right here. That house went up so incredibly quickly. So here is our property. They are starting to do a little bit of work behind our property for the next phase of houses. There's a big trench. There's a big washout in between, but you can see they're starting to do a little bit of work over there. It's so exciting. I just love seeing the sold sign. It makes my heart so happy. And then that house is the house that in the last vlog was sticks and then became framed. It is looking so good. They're putting the roof on, and then they go in and start all of the inside finishes. I seriously just can't get over the view. Hello, it is Friday, September 13th. We were just talking about how, is it a good omen or a bad omen that we're going to do stuff for our house on Friday the 13th? But we are actually, yeah, the crazy guy over here. We're actually on our way to meet the superintendent for our house. I gave you guys an update a couple of days ago that we got assigned to a superintendent, and today, he actually called yesterday and made the appointment for today. We're going to meet him to do what they call a pre-construction walkthrough. So we're meeting him at the property, and I guess he's going to talk to us about where the house is going to be placed on the property. And then there's a whole list of things that he's going to go through with us as far as the construction. We do want to ask him a couple of questions about potentially not texturing some of the walls in our house so we can wallpaper. So that's one question that we had. And then we were going to ask about possibly making it a little sooner that the house is done. That was something that the assistant to the project manager suggested that we ask him, since he's pretty much in charge of our build. So this is a big, exciting day just because it means that we're one step closer to breaking ground. It sounds like that'll be October 11th, but we'll see kind of what he tells us today and what happens over the next month or so. But yeah, we're getting really, really close. So we're headed out. I'm going to grab a coffee. Troy's going to get a pop, and we're going to go meet the superintendent. Do you have anything to say?
Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, bye. So this little white sign right here is the official sign that we're starting the build. It sounds like it is going to be on time, so right around October 11th, and then a move-in date towards the end of March. There's a 2-week fluff period, so it might be earlier. We'll just kind of have to see how it goes, but it's exciting to see the little white sign. Today is Friday, September 27th, and I am on my way out to our home site. Troy came by the other day and said there's some exciting things happening. It looks like they are getting ready to pull the electrical to our property. What's really cool about this area is all the electricity for the homes is underground, so there's no power lines anywhere near my house. So Troy said they had sprayed the road, and it looked like they were basically just mapping out where they're going to put the electrical leading up to our house. So I wanted to run out here really quick. I actually just went to the post office, washed my car. I may do a TJ Maxx run, and I thought, let me run out really quick, get some footage, show you guys kind of what's coming along with our house. We're a little bit less than 2 weeks out from breaking ground on our house. So I'm hoping that some other kind of exciting things will happen out at the property before they break ground. Of course, I'll take you guys along with me. If anything else exciting happens, I'll let you know. Troy and I usually come out here a couple times a week. We just like to kind of see how things are coming along. And also Troy said that our neighbor's house is coming along nicely, and it looks like the property next to us is sold as well. So it's sold, then unsold, then resold. So yeah, it's really exciting. I can't believe it's only 2 weeks away before they actually break ground on our new house. That's so crazy to me. I'm really, truly so excited. I feel like this last month and a half has went fast, has went slow, but also kind of fast. So we are really, truly getting so incredibly excited. And look at this house next door. Isn't that crazy? It's already been painted. So I think they went with the gray color scheme. They're doing the roof. And then one of the houses that just got finished is getting their landscaping done. So we'll drive down. I'll take you guys to see that. I just can't get over the mountain view. So this house right here just got finished, and look, that fence right there has went up in the last couple of days. So we officially have red lines going to our power, and it looks like they've kind of leveled out our property a little bit as well, just gearing up to stake it and then start pouring the foundation. That green pipe right here next to the sold sign, that is the sewer. So that's also ran underground. It's kind of crazy to me how they can run all of the electrical under the ground. And they've started all of the landscaping. It's very chaotic in this area. This is actually our exact floor plan with the gray color scheme. We didn't pick the gray, but we did upgrade to that door that's on this house. And we actually got to walk through this house with the girl in design, and it is really pretty inside. We actually took the inspiration for our master shower from them. So when our house gets done, I'll tell you guys exactly what inspiration we took. But this is essentially what our house is going to look like. We just chose a different color scheme. They are breaking ground. It's very exciting. I'll give you guys an update when we get in the car. But this is what we have been waiting for. Today is Wednesday, October 9th, and it's an exciting day. We are officially breaking ground on our new house 2 days early. How amazing is that? We were not supposed to break ground until Friday, October 11th. They were going to set the forms on Thursday, October 10th, and we're already breaking ground today. They were setting the forms when I went out there this morning, so I'll show you guys a little clip of what that looks like. Basically, they're setting in the forms to pour the foundation. I'm not sure how long the process takes of setting the forms, getting it ready, the ground level ready for foundation, but today is the day we have been waiting months and months and months for to actually break ground. It's happening. Our new house is happening. So I'm on my way out there right now, not to get in the way of the construction workers, but I'll do a little bit of filming as they're working. It is only 8:30 in the morning, so I'm betting they haven't done a lot. They typically start working here between 6 and 7 a.m. in the warmer weather, and we're still like 100 degrees here. So whatever they have done, I will get on video. I do plan on going back after they stop working today, because as fast as these construction guys are, I bet you the entire form and everything is done by the end of the day today. So I came back with Troy. It's the evening now. We wanted to come back once the construction guys were gone. They got a lot done today. None of this was here you saw this morning. So exciting. Our neighbors, not the house that's built, but next door, I thought they would have broke ground on their house first. So maybe they're a little bit later this week. But Troy said next they'll pipe in all the sewer and all of that. So I guess the next big thing will be the foundation. It is Thursday, October 10th at 11:45 a.m. We're actually headed back out to our property to see what's transpired since yesterday. Troy knows a little bit, well, a lot more about construction than me. So he said that they should be getting it ready, basically backfilling dirt, backfilling gravel, so that they can lay the foundation, pour the foundation, I guess. So we're gonna see kind of where we're at today, a day later from breaking ground. And when we were driving out there yesterday, we saw a golf cart for sale across the street-ish from where our property is, and you guys know we're in the market for a golf cart, so we're gonna go test drive it, meet with the guy who owns it, and see if maybe that's the golf cart for us. It's bright yellow, super fun. So that's where we're headed out. We'll see what's transpired on the new house.
Quick.
All right, we're testing out this golf cart. You guys can't see, but it's yellow and it's pretty fast, so we're just seeing if this is the one we want to purchase.
Yeah, it's pretty quick actually.
We just drove by our property and they have not done anything since yesterday, so maybe there's not a whole lot happening until tomorrow, and really there's not a lot of construction trucks or anything right now, so no updates for you on the property, and I'll update you on the golf cart later. So here is the golf cart that we're driving. It's super cute, super bright yellow. It has the seats in the back, which we like for the dogs, and then the seats actually fold up so that you can put your golf bag in the back. The people selling it are moving out of state. Yeah, you can fold the seat down and you've got a rack there to store things. It even has the roof, which is nice because you know how hot it is in Arizona. And one of the other things we thought was really cute is on the front there is the B has a window. Yeah, we really like it. We're just gonna have to see if we can get it for the price that we want to spend. We feel like it's priced a little bit high because you can get a brand new one for about $1,000 more, and this one's almost 2 years old. Good morning. It is Friday, October 11th at 7:23 a.m. and this is the day we were supposed to be breaking ground on our house. Lucky for us, we did get to break ground, you saw, a couple days early, but the superintendent texted me this morning right after I finished boot camp and said that they were out there digging the sewer. So I don't know if I'm going to actually see them digging or if they've already dug the sewer. He said it's a pretty fast process, about an hour, and he messaged me about an hour and a half ago. So I don't know if we're gonna have workers when we get out there. I don't know what digging the sewer looks like, but I'm heading out there right now to show you guys the progress. He also said that they will be back on Tuesday to start running pipes, electrical, and nothing will really happen between now, Friday, and Tuesday. Troy is not with me because he's still sleeping, and he knew I was heading out here this morning just to film for you guys, just to check on everything and then film a little clip for you guys. So I don't know if we'll go back out this weekend, if he wants to see it, if he doesn't care to see it, but I want to see it, and I want to share, like I said, every step of the progress of the construction with you. So we're headed out there now, and quick update on the golf cart. So the people were the nicest people. We talked to them for about an hour and a half. They actually have the exact same same floor plan of a house that we're getting. They built it a couple years ago, but they let us come in. They showed us their landscaping. They're really nice people. The golf cart is beautiful. It looks brand new. However, they're asking $7,400 for it. We offered them $6,000, and they basically were like, yeah, no, we don't want to take less than about $7,000. Well, the golf cart new is around $10,000, but you can actually get a new golf cart similar to that with even a few more features now for around $8,500. And really, we don't want to spend that much on a golf cart. We were thinking more like $5,000. So as of right now, we're going to pass on the golf cart. Not that we didn't like it, because we did. Like I said, it was basically brand new. It looked brand new, very well cared for, very low miles, super cute with the yellow, but just a little bit out of our budget. And I just don't know that it's worth what they're asking. And she kind of said that her husband wanted to sell the golf cart because they're moving to Colorado, and they apparently built a new house, and the floor plan of their new house, I guess, only has a 2-car garage. So he wanted to sell it since they don't have anywhere to store it. And it doesn't sound like it's really a golf cart community like Quail Creek is. And then she said, well, I don't want to sell it. I'll just take it with us if we can't get what we want out of it. So I don't think they're going to take our offer of $6,000. We did say, keep us posted. They mentioned someone else was coming to look at it yesterday too. So I'm going to say we're probably not getting that golf cart. We're keeping our eye out for sure. We have a lot of time, and truthfully, we don't have anywhere to store a golf cart right now. We have a 3-car garage. We have 3 cars. We would honestly have to probably rent a storage unit either for the golf cart or for one of our cars. So it's not ideal anyways. We just thought if we could score a good deal, we could grab the golf cart now. So so that's an update on the golf cart. Let's go check out the property. It's pretty loud out here. I tried to show you guys what it looked like, but yeah, they're currently digging the sewer. How exciting. It's a beautiful morning. So it is really chaotic right now. There is a lot of workers. It's funny because the end of the block where our house is being built is just a cluster of construction workers and trucks, and then around the corner is nothing. And he was still digging the sewer. I'm surprised. I really thought they would be done by now. So I think I'm going to let them do their jobs because, like I said, it was very, very busy with trucks. There's a big, massive framing truck delivering lumber to do framing. There's a truck delivering the roofing tiles. So I'm gonna skate out for today. I don't want to be in the way. Tomorrow, Saturday, there shouldn't be anything going on. Typically nobody works on Saturday except potentially the framers. So I think what I'll do is try to come back out tomorrow and get you guys some footage of it all being dug. Because like I said, right now he's still digging, but super exciting. So I just came back. It's about 8:30. I went and did a couple of things and they are done. We have a huge, massive pile of dirt pretty much dug and ready to go for the sewer. So on Tuesday, like I said, they'll be putting in all of the sewer piping and then basically getting it ready for the foundation. It's exciting. I mean, it's a pile of dirt, but it's exciting. Today is Tuesday, October 15th, and we're actually headed out to the property. We got a text this morning from our superintendent that they are doing the sewer pipe. So I showed you guys what it was looking like. Well, now they're bringing in all of the sewer pipes, starting to do the electrical, getting everything ready to pour the foundation. We did get a bit of an update, and it looks like they won't be pouring the foundation until around November 1st. He said that that date could change, upper or lower, or closer or further out, just kind of depends. And then there's inspections and things that have to happen, I guess, before that. So it's kind of at a lull once they pull in the power and the sewer. So we're gonna go check it out. He is so great, our superintendent, about texting me and letting me know when things are happening. So we're running out there quickly before I head to the dentist. So we officially have sewer pipe. So that was done today. He said it took him about 4 hours. So all the sewer has been pulled to the property. That's what all these black pipes are. Those blue reels is the electrical. So I think they have to inspect the sewer first, and then they'll be putting in the electrical. So this is actually our master bedroom right here. So I'm assuming those sewer pipes are for the master bath. And then the kitchen, and then the spare bedroom is up here, kind of where Troy is. So those sewer pipes are for the bathroom, for the spare bedroom. So all the water is ran to. So from the actual box is what this white pipe here is, and then they have put in our outdoor spigot. So our house comes with 2 outdoor spigots, one in the front, one in the back. So here is the front. So that's so cool. It's hard to know exactly what the sewers and the plumbing is for, but we can kind of figure it out based on our floor plan. And you can see that they broke ground on our neighbor's house too, so that's super exciting. I don't know what happens from here. I don't know if there's a whole lot, so it may be a few days before we do another update, but we're excited to see sewer pipes, as weird as that sounds. Whew! It is a windy day today. Today is Friday, October 18th. I just picked up my favorite coffee from Starbucks. This is the iced Americano, sugar-free vanilla, a little bit of the sweet cream cold foam. Delicious. I am heading out to our property this morning because I got a message yesterday from Steve, our superintendent, that there is some action happening at our new house. So the last clip that I showed you guys was just a few days ago where they had pulled in all of the sewer and pulled in all of the electrical. Well, apparently today we are moving forward with backfilling all of the dug up dirt. So what I'm assuming is going to happen is they're going to put all of the dirt back in since they passed the sewer electrical inspection. And then I noticed that there's a couple of big piles of gravel in the lot next to us, which they are not building on that lot right now. That's actually another update for you. So our couple that we met in design, they ended up moving over to the corner lot. I showed you that they were ready for foundation, and Troy mentioned that he thinks that the foundation was poured on their lot. So we got a new neighbor on the lot next to us. That lot did sell within literally a couple of days. They're on a delay on build. So when you buy a lot in Quail Creek, you can actually delay your build for up to a year. So I don't know anything about the person or persons who bought the lot next to us or when they're going to be building. Our salesperson, Frank, was not their salesperson, and he said that he doesn't see them currently on the construction schedule. So it could be quite a while before anything happens with that lot. And the last time I was out there, there was a couple piles of gravel in their lot, which I'm assuming will be the gravel backfilled into our lot. So we're just gonna see what happens today. I figured since I got the update that there was some action, that we'll head on out there. Also kind of cool about this whole process is our neighbors that moved to the corner lot, they're about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ahead of us in the build process. So everything that's happening to their lot will be happening to our lot here in the next few weeks. So it's kind of nice to see what that process looks like as it goes. So they should, I'm assuming, have their foundation poured. We'll stop by their lot on our way out. I actually have to drive by their lot to get to my house to avoid a lot of the construction. So we'll see kind of what's happening with their lot, but let's go see what's going on. Okay, so I'm out at the property and nothing has happened. So he said that they were starting at 8 this morning. However, there is a lot right around the corner that's in the same phase as we are, that what is happening to our lot is happening there. So we'll show you that, but you can see all those piles of gravel right there. That's what they're supposed to be laying down and then sweeping out all of this dirt. Whew, it is so windy. So where these guys are working, see how it's all leveled off, and then they also have that pile of gravel. That's what ours is supposed to be like. So maybe they're just starting on ours after they finish this one. So yeah, that's a little bit of a bummer. I was so excited to show you guys how it's all flattened out and maybe even that gravel being in there. I did shoot a quick text message to Steve, our superintendent, and I said, okay, you probably already know this, but in case you don't, nothing's happened. What I'm wondering though, like I said, is once they finish that other lot, are they going to move over to our lot? Because our two houses are basically exactly the same as far as how they're coming along in the process. But it's definitely interesting. I was expecting to see a little bit more progress. Troy and I are going to go to lunch tomorrow. We always go out to lunch or dinner on Saturday, and Saturday there's no construction going on, so it's a really good day to come out here. So maybe by tomorrow things will have happened, but we'll be out a little bit. But if there is some changes by tomorrow, I'll obviously share that with you. But yeah, that's a bummer. I hyped you guys all up to see the changes and nothing has happened yet. Hello, today is Saturday, October 19th. After I told you guys that they didn't do anything on our property, they ended up coming a little bit later in the day and did everything to the property. So we're heading out there this morning to take a look at it, get some footage for you guys. But before we do, we're going to breakfast at Denny's. So we've lived here almost 3 years. I've never been to this Denny's. Troy went once when what were you doing when you went to Denny's?
Ate food.
No, what were you getting done? Oh my God. What were you getting done when you went to Denny's? There was something you were doing.
Brakes.
Oh, he's getting his brakes done. So he walked over and ate and said it was pretty good. I don't think I've been to Denny's in years. So we're going to go have breakfast. Well, breakfast for him, lunch for me, and then we're heading out to the property. So here is what we're looking like. We don't have piles of dirt anymore. They went ahead and backfilled everything, so it's a lot nicer. We can actually walk around out here and not fall in holes. It's so crazy how many sewer pipes and electrical pieces there are. And then this gravel over here is our gravel. So once they smooth all this out, then they'll lay the gravel, then they do a moisture and compaction test before they actually do the rest of the forms, the post and tension rods, and pour the foundation. So it's coming along. It's looking good. Hello, today is Monday, October 21st, and I am headed out to the property. I got a message this morning from our superintendent that they're getting ready to put the rest of the concrete forms in before they do the cables, before they do the foundation. So I don't know how exciting it's going to be out there today, but he said the guys were working, so I thought we would run out really quickly. I'm actually out running some errands, and if you didn't know, we currently live 8 miles from our new house, so I'm about 3 miles from the property right now running errands. So we're going to go just see what's going on out there. I have a feeling that it's probably a little chaotic since it's Monday, but let's go see how the house is coming along. So they are digging up all the dirt for our neighbor, so that's exciting for them, and you can see there's some work happening at our house. So they're going to start putting in the rest of our concrete forms to get ready for the foundation. We're just so excited that everything is moving along so quickly. It's so crazy. Very, very exciting. Cannot wait for the foundation. Well, hello. Today is Wednesday, October 23rd, and it is a little after 8 a.m. I just finished my grocery shopping, and I'm heading out to the property because we are moving right along this second part of the week. They're actually going to be putting in all of the concrete forms, which basically means that they'll be outlining every room in the home, putting in the post tension rods and cables, and basically getting ready to pour the foundation. So I'm gonna go out there this morning, see how they're coming along. I know they're working this morning. I don't know how much they'll have done by 8 a.m. They've been starting around 5 or 6. It really doesn't even get light here right now until 6. So they've been working a couple of hours. Like I said, I don't know how much they're going to have done, but if there's not a lot done yet today, we'll definitely be back tomorrow to see what's happening. But it's getting really, really exciting. We are this close to pouring the foundation. And I've been saying from there, when they actually frame the house, that is when it gets really exciting, because that's when it actually looks like a house, not just a bunch of dirt. But let's head on out and see what's happening. It is really, 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 really bright out today, but I just have to show you that they are doing our post tension rods and cables, which is the last step before they start the foundation. Are very, very excited. They're working away. It is a beautiful day, so hopefully they stay nice and cool, at least for the first part of the day. But this will be really great because we'll be able to actually see each room in our home once all of the forms are put in. It is so bright outside, so sorry if that wasn't the best footage, but the sun is literally in the absolute worst spot for me to film. But what I think I'm gonna do, since they just started this morning putting in all of the forms, is I'll plan on coming out tomorrow, and they should be completely done. There's a couple of inspections that have to happen before they actually pour the foundation. So our superintendent said that we're looking at most likely the foundation to be poured on Monday. So hopefully by tomorrow they have all of the forms in and ready to go. They have to put in the post tension rods, the rebar. There's a lot involved. And then, like I said, that all has to be inspected before the actual foundation is poured. But that's so exciting to see it actually come to fruition. And I'm excited to see all the rooms in the house laid out. We've got another really bright morning, but they are actually putting in our post tension cables today. You can see a couple guys working there. I think what I'm gonna do is come back on Saturday with Troy. They'll be done with the post tension cables. By the way, today is Thursday, October 24th, and then I can give you guys a little better view. I just don't want to get in their way when they're working, but this is really exciting. This is the last step before they can actually pour the foundation. So yeah, this is really exciting that they're putting in those post-tension rods and cables. I think basically what they are, kind of what our superintendent told us, is they are what actually holds the base structure of the house together for when they pour in the foundation, so that the foundation, the concrete, stays in the structure of the house. And our foundation is 9 inches thick. It is super, super thick. They actually are pouring the foundation of the house that's just ahead of us today. I noticed that when I was out there. And then my old neighbors, their house is being framed. They're in like day 2 or day 3 of framing. So man, these guys are just fast, fast, fast. Tomorrow, our superintendent mentioned tomorrow, Friday, there's going to be an inspection, and then there's another inspection on Monday with the city before they can actually pour the foundation. So like I said, Troy and I will probably come out Saturday. There's no workers on Saturday, and right now, let me just tell you how chaotic it is, because there's just so much construction going on in that area that we like to come out on the weekends when nobody's around, and then we can get some footage of the actual tension cables because they'll be done. But so we should probably have the foundation poured right around the 1st of November, maybe even a little before that, just depending on when the inspections get done and when they can get the guys out there with the concrete to pour the foundation. And then it does have to dry, I believe, for 1 or 2 days. And then the foundation also has to get inspected. The great thing about Quail Creek is there's inspections throughout the entire process, multiple inspections, not just city inspections, but Quail Creek builder, superintendent inspections. And then once it passes that, then once that inspection is passed, then they can start framing. So I would imagine the framing will be happening the beginning of November. I'm hoping that a good amount of it is done before I head to Hawaii on November 11th. So I just grabbed a coffee at Starbucks, my usual, my 4 shots of espresso, extra ice, sugar-free vanilla syrup, and 3/4 of an inch of vanilla sweet cream. And you know what we're gonna do? I think we're gonna go to Ross and TJ Maxx. I've got a little bit of time this morning before my coaching call, so I think we're gonna do a little shopping. I have not been to Ross or TJ Maxx in weeks. I'm actually really proud of myself. Also, we're trying to get our house on the market here in the next month-ish. So I'm trying not to buy a lot of things, but I also wanna see what they have. So let's do a little bit of shopping for the new house. All right, tiny little Ross haul. I didn't see a whole lot there. And like I said, I'm being particular on what I'm buying. I'm mainly focused on the pantry and organizing things for that. So I did find 2 of these glass jars with these nice wood lids. These were $4.99 each. So I bought 2 of those. And then I saw this on clearance. It's just a little holder. I was thinking I could use it to hold cotton balls, Q-tips. It was on clearance for $3.49. And it's a nice dark gray kind of resin material. And then I actually got this for this year, and it'll be perfect in my new house color-wise. And it's this really pretty spoon rest. It's got this fall design on it. It was $3.99. And then just some dog treats. So some little salmon bites, some chicken and cranberry, and then these little chicken coins. Ross has the best price for dog treats. And that's it. I think it was $33. So let's head to TJ Maxx. All right, so I did a little bit more damage at TJ Maxx. This is a lamp, and I'm not going to unwrap it, but it is so beautiful. It's this white kind of fluted lamp. I'm thinking it's going to go into my spare bedroom, but I don't want to fully unwrap it. It's wrapped really good for moving. And then I got a potato masher because I've never had one. And then I also got this set of coasters. I love the light wood and the marble of those. And then I found some really nice jars. So this really big jar with this nice wood lid. And then I got this vase. This is the perfect aesthetic and colors for the house. I've been, like I said, trying to pick up a lot of things for my pantry. I also got this jar, which I love the kind of bubble glass of it. And then another one of those jars with the light lid, just a little bit smaller than this one. And then this jar was on clearance for $3. And you guys know I love that green is going to be our accent color. So I thought I would find a spot for that. I got a bag of dog treats, and then I got my favorite thin caramels. I love these. Just 1 or 2 of these is the perfect sweet treat. So my little TJ Maxx run was right around $100. Today is Saturday, October 26th, and we are actually headed to have pizza for lunch today. It's Saturday. We always go out on Saturday. So we're going to go to one of our favorite pizza places. Well, I guess It is our favorite pizza
I take
place.
her to pizza on Saturday because I'm a good husband.
Yeah, he's a good husband, so he takes you to pizza on Saturday. Take note of that, husbands. And then we're gonna go out to our house because all of the tension rods and cables and everything should be installed. When I was out there with you guys last time, they were working on them, but they weren't done. And I guess they're completely done now. So we're gonna go check them out and we're gonna see what it's looking like for the foundation to be poured this next week. All right, so here's the official update. All the tension rods and cables are in. And like I said, there's one more inspection that has to happen before they can do the foundation, but it looks a lot bigger now that everything is in, and you can kind of see how the rooms and everything are laid out, which is really cool. So I wanted to show you our backyard. So we have an abnormally large backyard. We don't really know why, because we have a pretty good sized house. If you look at our neighbor over there, right there is the end of their house, and it's quite a bit further back than ours, even though we have a larger floor plan, which we're not mad about. Palmer's excited about a big backyard, but it's so cool how everything's just coming together. I can't wait for them to pour all the foundation and start framing. Hello, happy Halloween. It is actually Thursday, October 31st that I am filming today's video, and I'm on my way out to the house because today is a very exciting day. They are officially pouring our foundation. I'm so excited. This is when it becomes a little bit more real. And I told our superintendent the minute they start framing and I start seeing walls and like definition in my house, it's going to be even more real. But today is the day that Troy and I have been, I feel like waiting for forever, even though it hasn't been forever. So they started this morning at 5 a.m. I don't know how they do that because it's dark here. It is 7:15 a.m. right now. He said they'll usually be there a few hours pouring the foundation. So I wanted to head out and get some video of the actual process. Plus, I have never seen a foundation poured. Troy is not with me because he's sleeping, and he said he's seen a million foundations being poured, but I have not. And then our plan is a little bit later this afternoon to go out to the house together once it's poured and the workers are gone, because it's very chaotic right now out there. There's at least 10 houses being built in a 2-block radius, so there's construction workers everywhere. So I think we're gonna head out later this afternoon and get some video for you guys of the finished foundation. But yeah, today is a day, really truthfully, I feel like today is a day I have been waiting for, like I said, it feels like for so long. Okay, so here it is. Foundation is being poured. They've actually done 90% of it. There's like 20 people working. The sun was in my face, so they let me walk to the back to film. So exciting. Yeah, he doesn't want to be in the video. Here's all our lumber for them to start framing. It's Thursday that I'm filming. They're gonna come out tomorrow and pull all the forms and start framing on Monday. And here's our trusses. So they're in the middle of the road. Well, not really in the middle of the road. That's a lot. He said we have a lot of lumber since this is a bigger floor plan. Wow, it's crazy how fast it all happens. Well, good morning. It is currently November 1st. Happy November. It is 7:58 a.m. Just leaving Starbucks with my coffee because I'm actually headed out to the house this morning. You saw yesterday that we had the foundation poured, all of the trusses, all of the lumber got delivered to start framing on Monday. Well, today they are taking the forms off of the concrete. I guess the concrete dries in a day, which is crazy to me. And then they're going to be chalking out and mapping out for the house to start being framed again on Monday. So I'm heading out there really quickly per Steve, our superintendent, to get a little bit of video of what's happening this morning. I don't know how much we'll see. Like I said, it's been really chaotic and busy around our house. There's so much going on. There's just so many houses being built right now. Troy and I actually got to talk to our one neighbor a little bit yesterday. They're the people that moved in back in July when we were doing the stay when we were getting the tour of Quail Creek. So we chatted with him a little bit, and he said he's so excited to have neighbors. It's going to be great when it fills in with houses and becomes more like a neighborhood, since right now it's a big construction zone. But I'm really excited to see what's happening today. Things are moving along quickly. In fact, he thought that the house would be fully framed by mid-November. So that is really exciting. All right, they have removed all of the forms on the concrete slab, and they are stamping out, I guess it's called, lining out for the framing. Troy and I are planning on coming out here tomorrow, Saturday, when they're not working, and I'll get a little bit better video for you. It's just not good for me to be walking around when they're actually working. And then again, there is the lumber for them to start the framing. And right across the street from our property, from our house, is all of those trusses. So it's looking good. It's getting ready. They've even dropped the porta potty. Saturday, November 2nd. Troy's actually coming right now. We are headed to have some pizza. We always go out to eat on Saturday, and then we're heading out to the house since they started our framing early. We're gonna head out and see what that's looking like. They should still be working. We just want to see how much of our house has actually been framed over the last day or so. So they're actually, well, they weren't supposed to start framing until Monday, and they ended up starting yesterday, Friday, and then they're doing today. So we're really 2 days ahead of schedule. Went out there yesterday after he went jeeping and was surprised that they were framing because we were not expecting it. He didn't see my message. I sent him a picture with the eyes of them framing, and he didn't see it. So he was surprised when he went.
I never go without you, honey.
Yeah, he goes with me out all the time. And then he sends me pictures. So we're heading to get pizza, and then we're heading out. All right, they are busy framing. Like, a lot of it's done already. That's so crazy. I don't know how long they've been out here today, but they're still working. It is 12:30, so I don't know how long they work on the weekends.
I just smell fresh wood.
Yeah, it smells really good.
Yeah, there's ready to go.
Good morning. It is Sunday, November 3rd. It is 7:03 a.m. and I am quickly running out to the house to see what's happened since we were out there yesterday afternoon. Troy and I were out there about 12:30, and the framers, like you saw, were still working. So I'm just curious where we are framing wise today. There is no work being done today. I've never seen any of the construction people working on a Sunday. Good for them, but they should be back to it tomorrow. So I thought we'd go out really quick, see what was accomplished yesterday afternoon. So here's the progress that was made between when I showed you guys the framing yesterday and today, Sunday morning. Wow, a lot has actually happened. They've sheeted this portion of our house, which is actually the spare bedroom. That's the front entrance, the garage. Wow, there's so much done. It's crazy. I can't believe how fast they are. There were about 6 guys, as you saw, working. This right here is my office, so that's exciting. This is actually the window of my office. And then this is our bedroom, so the master is in the back of the house. Look at the view. I mean, that's the main reason that we bought this lot. And then here's the house from the back. So this again is the master. That's the big window in the master bedroom. This is the covered patio. And then this wall here, this wall right here, that is where the outdoor fireplace is going to be. This is the big window that's in the great room, the living room. Slider door that leads to the patio. And then this room right here is the kitchen. We've got a little powder bath there, the laundry room. Again, there's the door to my office, and then the spare bedroom. Oh, it's looking like a whole house. Yeah, they got a lot done. I am impressed. I think we're going to be even further ahead of schedule. The framers are allowed 11 days to frame, but because they get paid by the job, our superintendent said they're usually done in 5 to 7 days. So hopefully by the time I actually leave for my trip to Hawaii in just over a week from today, our house will be completely framed. You can see the trusses are still waiting to be put on. That's when it really is going to start looking like an actual house. But yeah, there's your update. Very, very, very exciting. Do you guys want to see the new house? Palmer, do you want to see the new house? So they have all the walls up. of the house, and it sounds like we might actually even get the trusses put on tomorrow. I guess these guys are really fast and really good. It did rain yesterday. You can see the water. It kind of dumped yesterday afternoon for a while, but it's looking really good. I can't wait for the trusses. That's when it really looks like a real house. Yeah, looking good. Lots of progress in 24 hours. Hello. Today is Tuesday, November 5th, and I'm on my way out to the house. It is 8:05 a.m. I just got a text from Steve, our superintendent, that they are flying trusses, which means our house framing is into the next phase where they're putting all the trusses on. And like I said in the vlog yesterday, when we took the dogs out to the property, this is when it actually starts looking like a legit house. I mean, it looks like a house now, but once they put the trusses on, then it actually looks like a house. It has some peaks and things on it. So I'm really excited. I've never seen a house with having trusses put on, and Troy said it's actually really cool to see. So I'm running out there really quickly this morning, and then I'm going to make a quick run to PetSmart, because when we were there yesterday, I should have just bought them then, but all of their Halloween dog treats, which are basically just Halloween packaging, were buy 3 get 1 free, and they were like $2.50 a bag, and they have nice clean ingredients: beef, chicken, sweet potato. So I'm going to buy them out. I'm going to buy as many as of all the treats that I think my dogs would really like. And they open at 9. So I figure by the time we go out to the house, get a little footage, get to PetSmart, it'll be right about the right time. So let's go see the house getting its trusses. Oh my gosh, I'm driving in. Do you guys see the crane? Let me zoom you in. Ah, that is a truss for my house. All right, we're here. There's a lot happening. They're actually pouring the foundation of our neighbors. But here you go. The sun is always in the worst possible place in the morning. So I walked to the back of the house to get you guys a better view, but look at that. Big, huge crane. Crazy. Putting on the trusses. There's the first on the side over there. And here's the pile of them for them to put them on to the crane and then on to the house. So it's really chaotic out here. If you look behind me, they're pouring the foundation for our neighbors. So the street's blocked and everything, so I had to park a little bit further away, but I'm glad that I was able to get a little bit of footage of them putting up the trusses. It's just the lighting is so bad in the morning on the house. Lighting's so bad, you literally can't see anything. I'm gonna flip you around. Maybe I can get you a little bit better view from here since I'm more shaded, and then I'll show you too where they're pouring the neighbors' foundation. We love our neighbors. They're so nice. I bet they're so excited. Okay, it's not much better, but right here is where they're pouring the foundation for the neighbors. That's what that kind of V-shaped crane is. And then there's the big, huge crane putting on our trusses. It's crazy that that crane picks up each one of them and then they place it on the house. So it's pulling one up right now. It'll be exciting tomorrow. Maybe Troy and I can come out together tomorrow and see it done. I don't know if they'll get all the trusses on today, but by tomorrow we should have a good amount of the trusses on, so that'll be really fun to show you guys the finished product. Okay, so I was just getting ready to leave, but look, isn't that crazy? That's so crazy how it works. They pick it up on the crane, it's dangling a million feet above the air, and Troy said that those trusses are really expensive. It's crazy to me. I'm sure lumber is just outrageous like everything else right now. And then the crane brings it over and they place it on the house. Today is Wow. November 6th. It's Wednesday.
What's your name? How old are you?
I know. I don't know.
Where do you live?
I'm in an alternate universe, apparently. It is a Wednesday, and it is November the 6th, and we are on our way out to the house. Quickly, the last update you guys got was yesterday, I think. Yesterday or the day before, but we just were curious what progress has been made as far as like trusses go, kind of where we are with framing. We're really hoping to be done by the end of this week with the framing, so we're just going to see kind of what has happened in the last like day and a half. So thought we would give you guys a quick update, but we're really excited. It's starting to look like a whole real house now. Wow, look, we have an official house. It literally looks like a house. They already put the sheeting on the roof so that they can do the roofing. So exciting! Wow, it's so cool. Yeah. Hello, it is Saturday, November 9th, and we are headed out to the property. I'm just waiting on Troy to come out. Today is an exciting day because as of yesterday, Friday, all of the framing on our house is completely done. So we're going out there today to see the final framed house. From here, they're going to pull electrical, put in the HVAC, power, did I say that already? And sewer. I think they're doing all of those things throughout the next week. Now I will be in Hawaii while all of this is happening. Troy said he was going to try to take some pictures, so I'll at least have some updates picture wise for you guys. From here, it'll be all the good stuff like putting the sheeting on the outside of the house and doing the roof, and that's going to be really exciting. So we're going to get some footage today of the final framed house, since that's kind of a milestone, the end of the next phase of the house before it gets into, you know, the main outside, the stucco, the roof, and then going on to the interior. I think today's video is actually going to end out this vlog. This has been a few months in the making. I hope you guys have enjoyed seeing the entire process come together for the new house. We are very, very excited. It's coming together quickly, which I'm so thankful for. Everything has went really smoothly, really seamlessly. We haven't had any issues. Everything has been really, really great. So fingers crossed that continues through the rest of the home build process. But let's go ahead and head on out and see the final framed house. So we just showed up and they're actually framing the neighbor's house. That was nothing a couple days ago, but here is our house. We're gonna walk through it. Empty, but it's looking good, looking really good. So here's our garage. We have a 1 car and a 2 car. We're really happy that they're side by side. This is the view out of our master. So pretty.